enough to score runs. Not going to get anything easy.
Quality of a pitch as well. Add to that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. He's getting some shape. Just think. I feel that the length is slightly shorter. He's 8 to 10 inches in front, asking the batsman to come to the front foot. I think if he does that, batsman will struggle.
Yeah, something what Omid Rahman did for UAE. I think he was spot on with his line and length. Without much luck, I thought he should have taken more wickets in the first spell. They're enjoying it, right behind the team. Maybe the future stars.
Indeed, the future stars are in the house. Oops, foul start. What difference was Omid Rahman? It's probably a 9:30 start. You expect the ball to swing and seam. Batsmen aren't sure. Probably not the most positive of mindset. Days goes by. Come 1:30 time, it's quite warm. The wicket is flat. It's dry. Surely the fast bowler would not want to pitch it up. It's been the difference. That's where I feel if the bowler is getting some shape, have that gut to bowl couple full and see if there's any swing available and try and knock 1 or 2 poles. Again, slightly shorter. Nevertheless, a decent over to start by Imon. 2 overs gone. 6 for no loss. Been a solid start so far by Bangladesh. You're batting to come. These two in the middle. Can they lay the foundation? Lovely to see the crowd in, having a lovely day. Beautifully bowled. My namesake Maruf Mrida hitting the right spot and having some words.
That's the area, that's the channel you need to be consistent at. Found that area. Maybe this is exactly what Maru wanted him to. Maybe a touch fuller too. He can go a little further too. And this is what the beauty is about. This is what cricket is all about. The passion.
Grisson. Families of the UAE players as well having a gala time. I think that the first time these youngsters can do the job. On the leg side, plenty of bounce, but misdirecting. Wide been called.
Careful, careful. Maru, this can easily go wrong. You've seen that happen in this tournament at the start. If you don't keep discipline, it can quickly go away from you. Although, yes, they have the luxury of 282 runs, but still you got to show the discipline. It's all about good start.
We need discipline in life or cricket. Cricket, especially in these conditions, challenging for the bowlers, good batting conditions. Very important to keep the disciplines and keep the lines right. Beautiful ball again. Is it outside edge? Huge appeal. And no says Asif Yaqub. He has been real solid today. Made some good decisions. Wicket keeper and the bowler was very confident. The umpire stays quiet.
Yeah, he's had a terrific day, Asif Yaqub. Everyone behind the stumps looked certain. The way they appeal, good area again. Just poked at it. Wicketkeeper was not quite sure. He appealed late. Just when slips were sure about it.
Maruf was probably a copy of the wicketkeeper and going in his footsteps. Nevertheless, a good decision by umpire from Pakistan, Asif Yaqub. Outside the off stump, flashing it, Akshat. I think that was the right choice. Anything loose, got to be put away. UAE to stay in the game. Got to show some intent. That's where the balance is. Showing the intent, also just being careful, not being flashy. Man on screen have had a wonderful tournament.
I think they'll have to decide their roles, Aryansh and Akshat. They just both can't go after the bowlers. It has to be rolls. Maybe Akshat to start off. Just take the pressure away from Aryansh, because Aryansh is somebody who's more technically correct. He has that ability to go long till the end. So the role has to be defined.
On the leg side, pitching outside the leg stump as well. Good stuff. Fast bowler running in. Akshat Rai trying to show some intent coming down the track. He's correctly said, one of these batters got to get a moving. Play the dot delivery, just can't play the moment. Has to be tactical. At the moment, I just feel like it's going to be Akshat Rai. Any risk to be taken, probably he's the one. Got to do it, as you said. Sharma. Just a bat deep, just like Shibli.
I think that's the right way to go. And you can tell by the intent of Akshat that he's looking to be positive. It's been good bowling. He's bowling away from him. Matter of time, he gets one. That brings two.
The leg side again. He's in the radar here. Maruf Midha is getting some movement. It's too straighter. The moment he's bowling middle stump to off stump. Possibly if he can bring the ball back in around the fourth off stump, finishing the off stump or the middle stump, he will be dangerous in down the track. Umpire keeping close eye on the chirpiness of the fast bowler. It's good to see. It's some fun and showing their intent.
Talking like a fast bowler for Viz Maruf. He's on their side, we know that. For the namesake also, Maruf. Was in there. Oh, he's disappointed. And rightly so. It was close enough. 3 overs gone, 7 for none.
Maruf and Iqbal have set the tone for Bangladesh. 3 overs, just 7 runs. Hitting good areas. 2 extras as well included in that 7. Second slip fielder vanishes. 2 short extra cover. I feel there's proactiveness. Understanding that Imon is not pitching anything up. Hitting the deck hard. Just like that. Last ball of the last over of Maruf Midha. This happened. Mid-off fielder for a moment. I think it's captain Rahman was hoping that it'll carry him. Look at the anguish. He's putting in his 110% today.
I like his aggression too. He's just coming at the batter. Good competition, good challenge by UAE.
Both the teams are raising to the occasion. Crowd has been right behind and they've been vocal. It's quite noisy out there. Kept their concentration by Rahman Madan Gopal, just having a look of the follow through of the bowler. This is fantastic. This is why they play the game for under 19 levels. Identifying these youngsters, these fans, especially the Bangladeshis, they love their cricket. Good to have them in the house.
Absolutely. Senior cricketers too, supporting them. Looking outside the off stump. This is good bowling. He's mixing it up. Not being predictable.
Fishing. Down south in golf. There you go, half-hearted. Neither a defense or neither a stroke. Going hard outside the off stump, slash shot, even a thick outside edge will carry the distance.
What about the footwork? He was moving away from the stumps. We have the luxury of you being a bowler and a batter, so we can ask you about that. What do you make of his footwork?
It was caught in 2 minds. Whether to give some room and go through the offside. You see, totally outside edge. Probably trying to go mid-wicket. The length was finally quite full by Iqbal. Not too lucky to have a gully fielder just for a single.
This is not a pitch where you can play across the line, especially early on with the new ball. You need to spend time on crease to be able to play shots like these. Early in the inning, not a good decision. Definitely, they've done a good job. Mudassar Nazar and Ahmed Raza, the manager and the coach. I think they've planned well, they've strategized well, and the boys have responded.
Hitting outside the off stump again. Look at the bounce. Look at where the wicketkeeper is holding on to it. Near the chest tie. That's encouragement. Fast bowler. Most of the time, youngsters, when they see bounce, they tend to do is to pitch it short. That's the exact opposite you should do. Try and pitch it up and get that shape done. That's where watching the Australia Pakistan test match, you watch Josh Hazlewood, Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins, all these bowlers bowling in that areas, just trying to bowl full and then try to nick off. Two sips in place at the moment. The cover has gone back to the sip cord. Nicely bowled, plenty of bounce, uncomfortable. Akshat Rai, 4 done, 8 for no loss. Bangladesh been put into bat 282 for 8 thanks to Shibli's 129. In reply, UAE 4 overs done, 8 for no loss, needing 275 runs more in 46 overs. Aruf Rida to continue. Oh, beautifully bowled. It was threatening to come back into the right hand. Kept on going straight with the angle and beaten all ends up. The last over from Nimon was a fantastic one.
The key was the line and length. That's what we've been talking about. He bowled consistently in the right areas. Have a look at the control that he has shown in that over. Excellent. So near of getting the wicket. The very last delivery. Just mix it up. Pull back the length a little. And the pace also. Almost got the man.
That's a quick correction. Mrida's last over. Getting too excited over here. Brilliant so far. The two new ball bowlers of Bangladesh are setting up the tone. Outside edge. Probably thick outside edge and goes to the boundary. And finally, Aryan Sharma breaks the shackles.
Using the pace. Great batting. Realizing there's some extra bounce. Standing tall. Quick arms again. Bat speed also very good. Great result for him.
More than outside edge, isn't it? Crowd is enjoying the day off. I feel Maruf Mrida is trying to bowl fast and losing his lines and lengths. You're better off just holding on to his line and lengths quite tight. Cut down on the pace. The more faster you bowl in this track, if you bowl short, you're going for runs. That's guaranteed. Very important not to get carried away. Not to get carried away by the situation of a final. Length was good. Way outside the off stump. And 2 deliveries before, and this happened.
Look at that. Nice hands. Placement also. I think he played it deliberately. He just angled the bat and played it up and over that point fielder between point and third. Excellent batting. Great game awareness by Aryansh. Talking about the conditions, the pitches have been brilliant. Even today for the final, and that is probably we can give some little margin to the bowlers, fast bowlers. These are only young fast bowlers. They learn. They can get excited by watching the extra bounce and grass on pitch.
Lower ball, and Chwalik takes it. And Maruf Mrida picks up the first wicket and gets a breakthrough for Bangladesh.
Matter of time it was. He's been bowling brilliantly. He's been mixing it up. And he's now being rewarded, and look at the crowd cheering him right behind the team. This is what they're here for. This is what they wanted to see. Early wickets, and he's got one. Courtesy to again change in pace a little. Slower one. Wanted to go onside over the fielder. Could not quite connect it. And a simple catch, and the celebrations began after that. Great aggression, great passion. The man in form walks back after scoring 9 runs. 12 for 1.
and in form for UAE. To his fifth game, 157 runs, 15 fours, 4 maximums, best of 75. Pretty sure UAE will take. Goes another 75, and the winner of Bangladesh. Best of luck. Definitely the Junior Tigers are roaring in the middle. It's a ball again. Tails high of Maruf Mida. He's running in hard.
Just variation in the pace. Deceiving the batter. Could not quite get where he wanted. Top edged it. A simple catch. And that celebration. The passion. I'm just loving it.
Elated. Slower delivery doing the job. He's bowling with pace. And all of a sudden, pitches out a slow ball, and Aryan Sharma beaten all ends up. Easy catch at square leg. Beautifully bowled. Successful over as the fifth over comes to an end. 12 for 1. Well, for 1 after 5 overs. These two seamers have been fantastic so far. Outside the off stump, some movement that will encourage him on, but it's way too outside the off stump.
Extra bounce too. Got to use that extra bounce. You cannot keep on losing the advantage of new ball. Got to be in the right areas. UAE already under pressure. 5 overs, just 13 runs in pursuit of 283 runs. So you got to make use of these conditions. Just ball in the right areas. Be consistent there. Results will come.
That's better. That's better. That occasion there was no swing going with the angle, but the length was much better. In both the fast bowlers running in really hard, giving their all. They understand the new ball is the weapon for the fast bowlers. From the middle of the innings, balls loses the hardness, the shine, becomes very easy for batting.
Yeah, that's where Bangladesh Junior Tigers capitalized on in these middle overs. Yes, we can have a question mark on the quality of the spinners too, but they did so well. Scored runs.
Beautifully bowled, beautifully bowled. As soon as you get that length, get the carry through to the wicket keeper. This is really good stuff.
You should expect that. They will come hard at you, these Bangladesh fast bowlers, bowling in the right areas. But that's the challenge at the biggest stage, at the final. You're not going to get it easy. You have to find a way to score runs. At the moment, Akshat is struggling. 13 deliveries for 1 run. You have to find a way out to score runs too, or else it will be very late.
Akshant has been really tentative outside the off stump. There's no fluency at all at the moment. In the air. Oh, for a moment I thought third man fielder was in play. Yeah, I don't think though the fast bowler says every time the ball goes in the air, everything has to be taken. I thought it was a smart move of that fielder, third man, not to go for it and risk it for a boundary.
They want them to take everything, even if it's there or not. He started, realized it pretty soon that you cannot have the catch, so decided to stop the boundary. So it's good cricket, smart cricket.
I judged it well. Understand the desperation of the fast bowler. Sometimes some smart, clever cricket is what's needed. That's exactly what the fielder third man did. Beautifully bowled again. Lovely. Movement, back of the length. Suri almost squared up.
He's off the mark, Suri. I think he holds the key for UAE. That 75-run inning came against Sri Lanka in a run chase. I think the way he batted in that inning shows the character of the boy. That he's got that skill, the temperament, the responsibility level is high. He'll have to repeat it one more time for the team.
Sri Lankan game, he batted with authority, along with Ayan Khan. Puri. And get a big one down the leg side, off the pads, missing the radar, and Iqbal Hassan concedes 4 boundaries. Easy one in the end.
Some relief. Boundary. Although a leg by, but they'll take it. They'll take anything, everything coming their way. UAE batters. Run scoring have been difficult, but if you can get such boundary every now and then, you don't mind.
They say it doesn't matter how it comes, as long as it comes. Good pace been dished out by young Imran. Pace can be your enemy if you don't get the radar right. Imran found out in the last delivery. Bowler this time guides towards third man for a single as the 6th over comes to an end. UAE 20 for 1. Form of UAE is slightly drifting away from Bangladesh. Have to catch up. They'll have to catch up fast. Maruf Mrida to continue from the far end. Second slip moves to wider gully area. In the gap. Chased by the sweeper cover fielder. And stops it. It's good tag team work. 2 fielders running at it. And the second fielder does the mopping up.
Good cricket from both sides. Akshat needs to get going now. He's trying. This shot will give him a lot of confidence. Hands, quick hands in the gap. But he needs to do it consistently now. He's seen there, he's been there for 17 deliveries. It's about time that he'd start delivering too.
Not at all he's been fluent, but he's threatening to. Just a matter of getting one away. Again, found the gap. This time it's much squarer and goes for a boundary. That will give lots of confidence to Akshat, who was looking for his first boundary, and gets through the cover point area.
The crowd loved it. He's getting there. As we've been saying it, the longer you stay, runs will come. He's just getting there. Leaned into it. Balance was good. The weight transfer also. He'll take it. So a couple of boundaries in last 6 to 8 deliveries. They're picking up the momentum.
After that boundary, gully fielder tops back to the 30-yard ring. More of a backward cover point. Slip field as a catching position. Nicely bowled. That's a good comeback. Good pace, good bounce, and angling across.
Well watched by Akshat too. He didn't. Yeah, this one was the boundary. Just timed it in the gap. The last delivery, he could have easily poked at it or gone fishing, as you say, but he left it alone right till the end. That's good cricket, both by the Maruf and Akshat.
In the air again. 2 in 2 overs. Mid-off field.